Hi peeps, Tesno's Box again. It's another gaming video, like it always is at this time of night when I'm very drunk and I'm waiting to go and play some days, because this is the time of night when I'm wide awake. It's, what time is it now? It's 1:37 AM. I'll probably go in and play a bit of days at 2 AM, you know. So here's another gaming video. Don't starve, right? I've seen a lot of people who watch on Twitch TV, a lot of people who do YouTube videos about games, you know, and I've seen them, you know, wax lyrical about this game. Person himself, I think it's complete shit, right? The graphics are completely shit. In this day and age, do we need fucking line drawing graphics? I'm sorry, it just doesn't, like, no, swell my balls, you know what I mean? It doesn't swell my balls, it doesn't make me spunk, it doesn't get me hot under the collar, it doesn't make me fucking feel like, no, oh, I really want to play that line drawing game. I used to draw shit like this when I was at school, when I was fucking, what, 11 years old. I used to draw cartoons like this shit when I was 11. Well, I'm 52 now and I'm supposed to play games with somebody at 11-year-old draws the fucking, you know, the animation for. Please, give me a fucking break. Don't starve. I wouldn't give you fucking 1 pence for the game. Never mind, I think it's fucking, I don't know, $3.99 or something fucking thing to buy it, you know what I mean? It's just bullshit. Look, it's got a lot of nice ideas in it, but why couldn't those nice ideas be fucking, you know, amalgamated with like 3D fucking animation, you know what I mean? Why couldn't this person who, you know, why couldn't they have got some people with money behind them and make it a proper 3D, full colour, you know what I mean, 256 colour fucking, you know, game, you know what I mean? Fucking hell. I could understand you making maybe like a 30-second or a minute and a half sort of preview in this sort of thing, and then present it to people who might have money and say, but I want to make this game 3D full colour animation where you're going around chopping shit up, you know what I mean, finding food and, you know, and doing all the shit that you're doing. But what I just don't get how you would make a whole fucking game out of this. There must have been someone in your town who would have given you like 10,000 quid to make it into a 3D fucking 5-minute fucking intro, and then go to a company who would say, you know what, this looks fucking shit hot. If you've got all these ideas and you're going to do it in 3D and fucking 256 colour, shit, yes, we will fucking support you and pay for it. Why couldn't they have done that? Because this game, I've got to say, yeah, there have been several games that come out recently with people who are just using the graphics they can afford. There's that one where, you know, you're running through tunnels and it's just black with, you know, a white background and, you know that, and I'm thinking, why are people still playing platform games? You know, why are people still playing 1980 games in 2013? I just don't get it. I'm sorry, I'm 50 fucking 2. I remember when I loved that shit back then, because that's all you could do. That was the level of technology. It's 2013, people, you know what I mean? Have you seen the shit we've got in fucking TV? Have you seen the shit we've got in movies now? CGI. Just to feel it's CG fucking I, you know what I mean? Right, we see that shit, it's all computer graphics, man, but we can't make games like that. It's too fucking expensive, is it? How much did it cost us for a fucking game on the Xbox or the fucking, you know, SP fucking 3 or whatever it fucking is now, or is it SP4 now? I don't know, you know, computers. How much do we pay for the fucking graphics and the processors and the RAM, you know what I mean? Don't we deserve better than fucking Don't Starve? You know what I mean? Please. This is fucking pish, you know what I mean? You're going to fucking try and sell that shit to me, who've spent £800 or fucking £1,000 or $1,200 or $1,500 or $2,000 on a PC. That's the fucking shit you're going to try and sell to me. a fucking, 1.5 cent fucking game. I'm sorry, you know what I mean? It pisses me off that I see this shit selling, you know what I mean? This shit should be fucking ridiculed and laughed at, you know what I mean? It would be like people nowadays trying to reproduce fucking the Golden Girls on fucking TV rather than Game of Thrones, you know what I mean? What would you rather watch today? A rerun of the Golden Girls or, Game of Thrones? What would you rather play, you know what I mean? Fucking Skyrim, Fallout, New Vegas, you know what I mean? Or, you know what I mean? Don't Starve, or fucking, I don't know, what do you call it, the pipe guy, the plumber from fucking, I can't even remember the name of the fucking console that was on there, Mario, Mario games. Would you like to play Mario games? I mean, would you like to play the original, what do you call it, Prince of Persia on your fucking $1,200 fucking PC, or would you rather have a game that utilises all the fucking bells and whistles on your fucking computer, you know what I mean? I don't see why people even still making fucking games with this. I understand they would make them and produce them, in order to present them to like a company or a guy with money to say, well, this is our original idea, but now we want to take it to the next level. We want you to give us the finances to fucking have real hardcore fucking powerful computers to turn this whole thing into a 3D, first person, third person fucking view, 3D fucking full colour fucking, full on fucking blood and guts, exploding brains and shit, a computer game. But this is our basic idea. But to release that as a game, don't get me wrong, I want young people, I want new people, innovative people coming with fresh ideas. But this is shit. Fucking parkour, Remember Me, fucking Don't Starve. How many fucking racer games or Formula 1 games, how many fucking NFL fucking games do we need to have on the computer before we realise they're fucking shit, you know what I mean? And they're never going to get you to be able to believe that you're actually a real down on the fucking ground NFL player or Formula 1 driver. What you need to do is you want to get that into an absolutely three-dimensional real fucking world, a real virtual world, where when you're in the playing field, you're not controlling all the guys, you know what I mean? You have to make a team. You have to log on online and say, do you know what, I'm a runner, or I'm a passer, or I'm a blocker. If you're going to play an NFL game, every single person on that field should be a real person in real life. It should be an MMO. You know what I mean? You should have MMO fucking NFL. That's what I want to see. You know what I mean? And you've all got to select the guy who's going to be the fucking guy that throws the ball, and you've all got to be the person that says, well, he's the best guy at running and catching, and you should specialise in those skills. You should have blockers. You should have defensive field and a fucking attacking field. That's what you need. And maybe you could have, what do you call it, AI fucking referees, and maybe you should have cameras as well, where you can look and see if somebody interfered or they actually crossed the line. Try and build a game like that. For fuck's sake, we've got the technology to do that shit now. How long do we have to wait to have a game like that where people want to say, you know what, I want to join that fucking team and I want to go in there and tell them my specs, you know what I mean? I've played in, 50 games that aren't sort of like, get rid of the fucking wire from my earphones. I want to see people who actually, you go through training courses, and you get your specs up, and you train hard and you become a special runner or a thrower or a fucking blocker, and you say that, and you get scores for how many fucking, blocks you make or how many, people you stop running or how many times you bring down the opposing person's quarterback, you know what I mean? No sacks, you know what I mean? Just like the real game, you should be able to do it. You can build up different characters. You can have a quarterback, you could have a fucking, you know, a runner, you could have a receiver, you can, you know what I mean? That's the sort of fucking games I want to see, man. Why the fuck can't we have games like that? We've got the fucking technology to do it now. What's wrong? Is it the fucking game producers, the fucking programmers that are just shite, you know what I mean? They won't take us to that next level that we want in games, where we want to be on there, on the field, individually, with people we know fucking fighting and struggling for that inch. I think eventually, you know, and the NFL might go that way. Shut the stadiums down, you know what I mean? Just build gigantic fucking computers and people would just enter and say, you know what, I know how to do this, you know, virtually, you know what I mean? I'll be a virtual NFL player and I will fucking crush all the fucking stats of the real players because, you know, they actually had to get broken bones. I can take a broken bone and go back and get a virtual fix, you know what I mean? You can choose to maybe use drugs, get caught and kicked out of the fucking, you know, the whole NFL, virtual NFL for fucking, you know, a month, you know what I mean, or a year or two, you know what I mean? Then you can't, you have to make a new account. You have to make a new account, come back under a false name and then not use drugs, you know what I mean? Virtual baseball, you know what I mean? Where, yeah, you go through the baseball, it's a bit like armour where you have to go and train up as a soldier. You could have virtual fucking baseball, virtual NFL, and eventually that could be a bigger fucking game than the real fucking players, because let's face it, they're all fat fucks, they're all taking drugs, you know what I mean? We've caught so many of them now, man, you can't fucking trust them, you know what I mean? You could just make sure there's no drugs in the virtual world, you know what I mean? And therefore you can't be artificially boosted, you know what I mean? It's all about training and training and training again. And then a 52-year-old gang like me could have a 32-year-old fucking, you know, linebacker, and you know what I mean? You don't have to be actually 32 to play the NFL and win a fucking NFL ring, you know what I mean? Am I crazy? Is this just a crazy fucking mind fart? Well, yeah, it probably is. Oh, but you know, who's to know what comes around in 50 years, you know what I mean? 50 years time there won't be any stadiums with any fucking ball runners or baseball players. It will all be on the internet. And you won't even know who it is that's hitting the ball or catching the ball or throwing the ball. It could be somebody as old and grey-haired as me behind the facade of the image that they've created, the amount of time they've spent, you know, I mean, you know, in MMOs now, you know, you go in there, you pay your fucking $8 a month, and you practice and practice and practice, and you go into all these different instances, and that's where you get your experience from. Well, who's to say that that's not going to be with the NFL or the baseball league or the fucking basketball league is going to be in the future? Because people are getting fatter and lazier every fucking day. How long is it going to be until there's nobody fit enough to play fucking football or basketball or, you know what I mean? Without drugs, I mean. Without getting caught, or are they going to just legalise drugs? Well, we could just legalise drugs. We could just fucking let them have fucking, you know, super robotic implants, you know what I mean? And it's just going to be fucking fleshy robots, you know, androids playing the fucking game. And what, fat people are just going to sit in the stands and eat hot dogs and drink beer and watch that shit and think, oh, he's a super fucking, even though he's batted fucking 9,000 for the fucking year and beat the best fucking normal person that didn't have robotics. And we're going to have to change that and say, well, this is a non-robotic sort of like, you know, what do you call it, I can't remember the word for it. I would have known the word if I was so drunk. But you know, it's like, you know, oh fucking what's the name when it's changed for the better, you know, at least improved. Yeah, fucking hell, fucking word I'm trying to fucking think of. Right. Anyway, so robotic improved against somebody who was just a normal human being who maybe took drugs but didn't get caught for it, against all those people who we knew before, hit hundreds of runs before there was drugs about, you know what I mean, apart from maybe pot and speed. And just pure will to win, you know what I mean, just pure will to win, Anyway, I think I've got across what I'm talking about, The future is fucking virtual games, It's going to be virtual NFL, virtual baseball, virtual basketball, virtual hockey, virtual football, and you're going to actually, instead of having the whole team to fucking, control against another team, you know what I mean? Either an AI team or somebody else controlling it. Or you'll be just one person. You'll be one person, you'll be in that person, first person mode, looking for your mate to pass the ball and all that, and you'll be controlling it, like people do now, running about in fucking shooting games. You spawn in, you run about, you shoot and throw grenades, and you talk to your mate and say, yeah, throw the ball, and that'll be, throw the ball, I've got it, I've brought 3, I'll beat, all that, it's going to, that's going to be the NFL in the future. Because people are going to be too fat to actually run themselves, so they're going to have to run up and down a field as an avatar, you know what I mean? It's the future, man. So what would you fucking do? Did I go too far? Did I go too far? Oh.